All right. Welcome back. I just kind of decided to walk up here off screen, so you didn't have to watch me struggling over the cliffs on the walk up. Now, not 100% certain exactly when Bananan will return. It's usually between 25 30 minutes after he left. So I'm just going to work under the assumption that he will be here right away. So we are going to jump right into the most important spell, which is how to transform another into a cat. And we have to spell everything perfectly. Root powder into a bowl. In a bowl. Because I almost mess up from the beginning. Put the cat hair in the bowl. Put 2 spoons of fish oil in the bowl. Stir mixture with a spoon. Mix the ingredients together. The mixture turns into an oily, disagreeable dough with cat hairs sticking out of it. Put the dough on the table. Scrunching your nose in distaste, you grab the oily dough from the clay bowl and put it on the oaken table. Pat the dough into a cookie. Pushing the palm of your hand on the oily dough, you flatten it until it is in the shape of a cookie. After a bit, the cookie hardens. Very good. So now we cast our spell. Drake root and hair of cat. Mix oil of fish and give a pat. A feline from the one who eats this appetizing magic treat. Wave the magic wand. Very good. Wave the magic wand over the cookie, then take it from the table and carry it with you. Successfully completed the spell, you look again around the wizard's laboratory. So now we have 4 things we have to do very quickly. We might have less than a minute to do so. Hopefully I finish fast enough, otherwise I might have to... Oh no. Kick. Cat. Oh, hopefully we'll just sneak past. Okay. If you hit that cat at all, then he will trip you down the stairs and kill you. So we have to move the lever, and then replace the book, and open cabinet to put the wand back. If we don't do any of those things, then even if we don't have any magical items on us, Manan will still know that we're doing something, and will kill us, which is somewhat of a buzzkill. And when you're on the clock, these stairs are remarkably frustrating. But we should be good. Hide stuff under bed. There we go. Quickly shove all your possessions under the bed. That should keep you safe from the wizard's prying eyes. Now I think that he will show up sometime in the next 30 seconds. If not, then I'll just pause the video and wait for him. But I think we should be good. There he is. I have returned, Gwydion, and I am ready to eat. So, what we want to do is give Manannan our cat cookie, but he won't just eat it because, as you could tell from the description as we were making the cookie, it doesn't look very good. So, let's take the cookie. We need to retrieve it, but we're also going to grab the porridge. And we're going to put cookie in porridge. Porridge conceals the crumbled cookie. Still looks as appetizing as ever. Good. So now we have something that Manannan would actually be willing to eat. And we'll come downstairs. Come slowly, slowly, slowly down the stairs, inching along in the most obnoxious way possible. dining room. Manana's impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. Better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result. Give porridge. Give Mananan porridge. Place the food on the dining table before the hungry wizard. Ravenously, he devours every bit of it. And we'll just sit and wait for him to eat for a while. Still nowhere near the absurd lengths of some of the cutscenes in King's Quest IV. You fooled him. Manannan didn't realize the porridge was tainted and ate the whole bowl. And now he is a cat. Hooray! Congratulations, Manannan will never again enslave you or the people of Ludor. At last you are free. Yay! Alright, let's take this cup. Pick up the little tin cup and carry it with you. Let's retrieve our magic wand and all of our items. And probably going to have a relatively short video today, other than taking out Manannan there. It's pretty much just going to be doing all the spells, and then we'll finish things up in the last video. But unfortunately, we are going to have to take another trip up the mountain, get stuff, because I had forgotten to grab that cup first time around, so we have to go back down to get seawater for one of the last spells. But while we have the time, I'm going to go down and cast one more spell before we go, just so that we can have the ability to understand creatures. Yeah, what's the official name of the spell? It's move, book, move, weather. Official spell is understanding the language of creatures. And I'm just gonna save quickly. Oh well. I didn't actually mean to overwrite that one, but it's fine. Just in case we accidentally fall down the stairs or mess up the spell or something. Which is very easy to do. So yes, let's cast the spell of understanding the language of creatures. Turn to page 2. Okay, so we'll take a lot of items that we gathered. Put the small feather in a bowl. Put the fur in the bowl. So this is the dog fur. Put the tufted dog hair in the clay bowl. The small feather was from the chickens outside. The reptile skin in the bowl. Add a spoonful of powdered fishbone. Put a thimble full of dew in the bowl. Mix with hands. Separate the mixture into 2 pieces. Put the dough, put dough pieces into your ears. You very gently place the 2 pieces of dough in your ears and pull your hair down over them. You prepare to recite the magical incantation. Feather of fowl and bone of fish. Molded together in this dish. Give me wisdom to understand. Lost my place there. Creatures of air, sea, and land. Oh no. Okay. That was dumb. Open cabinet. Alright. I'm gonna pause things quickly and I'll come back as soon as the spell's completed so you don't have to watch that again. But I'll return momentarily. Alright, and wave magic wand over your dough-filled ears. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Yeah, so I'm going to come back down and finish all of these other spells, and there are 4 or 5 others. But first I want to get our last ingredient, which should have been able to get the first time, but this is what happens when you get hasty. Good. We have our cup. And now we will look at map. Good. Let's start by coming down here. Go to the last 2 areas we haven't been to yet. Fill cup with water. Get water. Fill your cup with ocean water. Wonderful. Alright, so let's see if there are any sea creatures we want to listen to. I can't walk under there? Whatever. Just climb up here and... where might there be some critters that are interesting? None of them actually say anything of value, frankly, but some of it's mildly interesting, or at the very least amusing, but I can't even find myself hidden behind the scary spider's rock. Let's see. There's one more screen we haven't been to, which I don't think we need to for any reason, but yeah, nothing that's interesting here. Which I say, even though I probably need kind of something that I've just forgotten about. Hopefully not. Let's see, still no animals to see. Let's try over here. That'll bring us back to Banana's castle. This, of course, is the bears, which, for some reason, we can understand just fine anyway. They're mostly people bears. Let's see if these birds can say. Here's perk up as you hear one twittering bird say to her friend, "Do you think that young man looks anything like his twin sister in Daventry?" "I don't know, but I hear her beauty is legendary," chirps the other bird. "Well, he ain't exactly chopped liver either," the first little bird states. I guess we should stay away from Mama Bear's flower bed. There's some attractive twins somewhere. Which, yes, obviously is us. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. Well, after recovering her whack on the head at the hands of the bandits, you stand unsteadily, taking stock of your holdings. You discover they have stolen. All of your possessions have been stolen. I guess that gives us an excuse to show off the hiding space that they use. We should still have the dough, so if any of these animals are going to talk, we will still hear them. Reach into hole. Excellent. And let's save here, because if I had saved earlier, I wouldn't even bother doing this. Oops. Oh, that is done. Look inside. Seems to be a figure sleeping in a chair. Excellent. Oh, there's another pouch. Open chest, open bin, whatever. Slowly lift the lid and hope the squeaky hinges do not wake the bandit. The bandit opens his eyes and oh. Heartless thug drags you out the door and pushes you off the porch. I don't know how to get oil or something. Let me try this one more time and see what happens. Somebody's moving around, so let's run away, try again. Look inside. Someone's moving around. Ugh. One of the unfortunate side effects of games that needed an excuse to reach at the runtime when they couldn't really fit extra actual gameplay in it. Just didn't have the storage. Alright, let's try one more time. Table. Take. Purse. Look. Purse. Count coins. Anyway. So maybe we can purchase things if we have to, but open. Oh no. Waited too long. He woke up. Alright. Well, I'm going to do this the long way instead and just restore, and I'll do this off screen again. See you in a bit. Alright, so we are back with all of our stuff and our spell recaps. Let's see if these squirrels have anything interesting to say. It's not. We'll try one or two more screens and then just sort of move on. Yeah, sometimes there's some birds here that'll tell us some fun stuff, but all in all, it's not really worth the time it would take to sort of listen. None of them really say anything all that interesting. But we got our cup of ocean water. And hopefully everything else we need. Save here quickly. And this will be the last time that we have to walk these. There we go. I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to make you walk where you're literally blind, but such is life. Alrighty. Let's open the door here. Come on down. Hopefully the cat's not here waiting to trip us. It is, but we'll just be cautious and try to slip past it. Or not. We can kick it. It's always fun. works too. Scare it away. Alright, so we're going to cast the rest of our magic spells, after which we will call it a video. So we're going to start with Teleportation at Random. Turn to page 7. Alright, so this one looks like it's a little shorter, which is nice. Grind a spoon of salt with, in a mortar. Place a spoonful of coarse salt grains in the mortar. Then, using the stone pestle, you grind the salt until it is very fine. Grind the mistletoe, which we got from that tree, in the mortar. Placing the dried sprig of mistletoe in the stone mortar, you crush it with the pestle. Soon you have a crushed mixture of salt and mistletoe in the mortar. You remove the pestle and lay it aside. Rub the stone in the mixture. Place the beautiful amber stone in the stone mortar. Very carefully, so as not to miss a single spot, you rub the amber stone around in the mixture of ground salt and mistletoe. When you have finished, you remove the amber stone and discard the remaining powder. And then kiss the stone. Smack. With this kiss, I thee in heart. Power most dear to my heart. Take me now from this place hither to another place far thither. And wave the magic wand. The magic wand over the encrusted amber stone. Successfully completing the spell, you again look at the wizard's laboratory. Yeah, so anytime we want to use this spell, we just rub the stone and then we'll be transported. Alright, so next spell. Causing a deep sleep. Turn to page... what was that? 14. Okay, grind the acorns in a mortar. This unfortunately is a long one as well. Alright, put the acorn powder in a bowl. Turning the heavy stone mortar upside down, you carefully pour the acorn powder into the bowl, then return the mortar to the table. Put the nightshade juice in the bowl. Very carefully pour a cupful of nightshade juice into the clay bowl so as not to spill a single drop. There is now an ugly brown, mealy liquid mixture in the bowl. Alright, stir the mixture with a spoon. You gently stir the unappetizing liquid. Light a charcoal brazier. Making sure there is fresh charcoal in the brazier, there is a small supply here. You light it with the flint. Soon the brazier is hot. Alright, heat the mixture on the brazier. You gingerly place the clay bowl of ugly brown liquid on the charcoal brazier. Soon the hot mixture brings the hot brazier brings the mixture to a bubble, then a boil, releasing a bitter-smelling steam. You let it boil until the nightshade juice is nearly gone, then remove it from the brazier. Spread the mixture on a table. You pour the bowl's contents onto the oaken table, then spread the hot, sticky mixture over the tabletop. In a few minutes, it has dried to a very crumbly, coarse sleeping powder. Acorn powder, ground so fine. silently in darkness, you creep to ring a soporific sleep. No period. Okay, wave the magic wand. Pass the magic wand over the table and then put the sleep powder in the pouch. Okay, you untie the small leather pouch, scoop the powder from the table, and place it within. You now have a pouch full of sleep powder. And to cast the spell, all we have to do is pour the sleep powder on the ground in a dank, dark place. Then recite Slumber Henceforth. Successfully completing the spell. Again, look around the lab. Alright, next one is the transforming another into a cat. But we've already done that, so we will turn to page... Oh, goodness. Is this 84? Yeah. Alright, so yes, this is Brewing a Storm. Put a cup of ocean water in a bowl. Carefully, you pour the cup of ocean water into the mixing bowl. Light a charcoal brazier. It's already burning. Wonderful. Heat the bowl on the brazier. Being cautious not to burn yourself, you gently place the bowl of ocean water on the hot charcoal brazier. You watch as the salt water slowly warms, then begins to steam. You remove it just before it boils. Put a spoon of mud in the bowl. Adding a spoonful of mud to the hot ocean water, you slowly stir the mixture. The mud turns the water a cloudy brown. Add a pinch of toadstool powder. You put just a pinch of toadstool powder in the bowl of hot brown liquid. And then blow into the hot brew. Leaning over the hot brew, you forcefully blow your longest breath of air into the bowl, whirling the brew around and around. Elements from the earth and sea combine to set the heavens free. When I stir this magic brew, great God Thor, I call on you. And we will wave the magic wand, of course. Wave the magic wand over the bowl of hot brown liquid, and then pour the storm brew into the jar. Waiting until the liquid has cooled, you carefully pour the storm brew into an empty glass jar. All right, and to cast this spell, when we are outdoors, we say, Brew of Storms, churn it up. And if we ever want to stop the storm, then we say, Brew of Storms, clear it up. So we quickly here before our last spell. All right, yes, last spell. So this is Becoming Invisible. Wow, really moving down the line here. All right, so this is 169, I think. I've been wrong before. All right, to become invisible, cut the cactus with a knife. Using your kitchen carving knife, you cut a gash in the small cactus. Juice begins to drip. Measure a spoon of cactus juice. Am I? Well, luckily we don't need the brazier anymore. Let's try this. I feel like it's not gonna be happy, but I'm gonna try it. Put the cactus juice in a bowl. Carefully add the spoonful of cactus juice to the bowl. Sure. Oh. Weird. Oh, I think I've become permanently invisible. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. So turn to page 100 and, oh goodness, what was it? 69. Okay. Cut the cactus with a knife. Get a spoon of cactus juice. What the world is going on? It's supposed to tell it to measure. Try one more time. I don't know why. I think this will have any change, but actually, you know what? I'm going to pause here and just check out exactly what I'm doing wrong, and I'll be back. All right, let's try this. Yes, that's very nice. All right, cut the cactus with a knife and squeeze the cactus juice onto a spoon. Grabbing one of the measuring spoons from the oaken table, you grasp the slit cactus in your hand and squeeze it until you have a spoonful of cactus juice. The small cactus is quite devoid of liquid now, so you toss it away. All right, put the cactus juice in a bowl. Juice in a bowl. Carefully add the spoonful of cactus juice to the bowl. Okay. Put the lard in the bowl. You scrape the lard into the mixing bowl and keep the now empty jar nearby to store your finished formula. Add 2 drops of toad spittle. Cautiously pour the 2 drops of toad spittle into the bowl. And stir the mixture with a spoon. Using one of the stirrers lying on the table, you mix the lard, cactus juice, and toad spittle until it is smooth and blended. Alright. Cactus, plant, and horny toad. I now start down a dangerous road. Combine with fire and mist to make me disappear without a trace. And wave the magic wand. And finally, put ointment in the empty lard jar. You scoop the invisibility ointment out of the clay bowl and return it to the lard jar. Alright, and to cast this spell, we just simply rub the ointment on our body in a place where there is both mist and fire. Alright, and the spell will eventually wear off, and we have only 1 application. Very good. Okay, so now we have all of our spells cast. I'm just going to walk up to the front door here. Oh, look, we have 169 points, which is... Oh, you're kidding me. All right. So what I'm actually going to do, a slight change of plans, is I'll end the video right there, and I will just simply start from here next time after recasting the spell. But we will see you later. Bye.